go online and actually go live and start entering their information, get their permits, and then will be effective June 1st. Saturday is Rutgers Day, and we're gonna have a table set up on College Avenue between Seminary and Bishop. And at the table, we'll be promoting new digital permitting and also promoting car sharing, as well as having our job opportunities. We're looking for valet drivers and parking services people. And lastly, as far as the restoration work for this coming year, the bids are due on May 2nd. As of this point in time, we had 6 firms pick up the bid specs, so we're looking for responses, I guess that's Tuesday. And we hope to begin work the week of May 22nd, after the bid is awarded. And that's all I got this month.
Okay, so say that again, the public permitting starts,
To sign up
Yeah.
for the digital permitting starts Monday, May 1st, where you can go online and actually put in your information. It doesn't take effect till June 1st. Oh, absolutely. You come in here, you can call the toll-free number. Yeah, it's very user-friendly. There's a lot of
okay,
options.
yeah, we just don't want to miss anything.
And we're also going.
Who doesn't have access?
Right, plus, we're still continuing to go to the senior center, that we do every year, and to help that group sign up.
Good,
So nothing's changed.
okay, great,
I mean, people prefer to come here to get their permits, by all means, we won't turn them away.
okay, good,
But, just give them more options.
okay. Right?
The March financial statement was emailed to everybody. Any questions? The audit is over. Hopefully we'll have next month for the board to exit the audit. The revenues and the expense are pretty much in line with the budget, except the revenues a little low, mainly due to the weather in February, the meter parking and all that.
Okay,
Yeah, we had 2 days of the snowstorm affecting us. March 14th, I believe, was the day of the storm, so. We had a snow emergency, which cars came off the streets, meters weren't being used, and then the following day as well.
thanks. Len, do you have any, legal? Okay, any public comment this evening?
Yes, sir. Charles Cradville, good afternoon. New Brunswick today. Wanted to ask first about the property acquisition, 75 Patterson Street. I have good memories of that building. I assume the parking authority intends to demolish it, or eventually it's intended for it to be demolished. Can you tell me just some basics about the purchase, and ultimately why is the parking authority purchasing it and not the developer?
Well, the parking authority is purchasing because we plan on using it for a parking project, number one. We're looking, yes, ultimately it will be demolished, obviously. Looking to purchase the property for $2.1 million.
Okay, and so the parking project would be a public parking deck?
Yeah, it would.
Okay, I was under the impression.
It would be part of the hub
Right.
development.
Okay, I was under the impression MBPA wouldn't be doing any borrowing related to that project. Is there an intent to borrow?
Where did you get that?
A couple years ago, when I was asking about, the hub. Okay, I'll have to just check my records. I did want to ask about the unfortunate person taking their life from the Morris Street deck. What, if anything, has the authority done to try to, prevent these unfortunate incidents from happening?
Well, as you know, we had, I guess back in 2015 we had a rash of suicides or attempted suicides. 2016, we didn't have any, thank God. Unfortunately, this time we had the one. Since the rash of attempts back in 2015, we put up the signage for the helpline. I'm hoping that helped. We also have used a system over at Plum Street which guards the perimeter. We have tested that, and we're looking to implement that in other facilities as well. So basically, if someone breaks that guard, an alarm goes off, and it lets out parking services now.
Okay, great. regarding the new permit system and the LPR policy, is there a policy about the data that's collected? Did I read something about 30 days? Or,
Yes. It's 30 days, that the information collected is held for 30 days.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that at a previous meeting I'd asked about this. I was told the data wouldn't be retained at all, that there was no.
No, we said that we had no policy.
Well, I recall that too, but I was kind of led to believe that the data is not
Well, the
stored.
data has to, if you're giving a parking summons out, you have to show proof that you had that data, so that's why.
Right, no, and I recall that we said, the summons is like present would be a matter of public record, it would still be, that would be recorded.
still, right.
But what about everybody else whose license plate might be captured by these devices?
Well, my understanding
Is that
is that
recorded in any way?
the streets are a public entity, and that's public knowledge. Any license plate's public knowledge, so there's no privacy that should be expected. That's the first thing. The second thing is, it's a whitelist. It's people who voluntarily sign up their license plate into the system. Therefore, they're giving us the information. We're not, that's what has to match our database, and that's what we're looking for.
I understand, I just, these vehicles are driving around all day, maybe perhaps they're catching plates that aren't violators or on the white list.
That's not our purpose. I mean, we're a parking authority, so we just worry about people who are not following the rules of the residential parking permit program.
Okay, and so is the company going to be the one doing the purging of the data, the deletion of the data on every 30?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
they've promised that every 30
Yes.
days, data won't be kept longer than 30 days?
Yes.
Thank you. Last thing I wanted to ask about is just regarding the new deck planned for Bayard Street. Can you tell me if the parking authority is engaged with any of its consultants regarding the design of that deck, and about how much is that costing, and which consultants?
Well, the consultant, it's Tim Haas and Associates, is the structural engineer.
Okay.
All right. Since we're working with Devco, they're using the architect, Manfredi.
Gotcha.
So Tim Haas is working with Manfredi to design the garage portion of that project.
Okay, but Level G and Beer Associates not involved in that project? Level
G is involved in producing a feasibility study for the project.
Okay, and that's been completed?
We have a draft of that.
Okay, and is that available to the public?
Not a draft, no.
Okay, any idea when the feasibility study will be completed? Final draft?
Well, we would have to have it for the local finance board, so at that point, we're not prepared to go to the local finance board just yet, but at that point, we'll have it available.
Okay, it's planned for next month? Or?
Probably June, the earliest June.
Okay, and Beer Associates not involved?
No.
Okay, thank you very much.
No.
Okay, if there's no other board discussion, we can move on to resolutions. First is a payment resolution for April. Can I get a motion to accept that?
Make a motion.
And second, all in favor? The next is a resolution authorizing the acquisition of property located at 75 Patterson Street. Mitch just spoke about this.
$2.1 million.
And, to be used for a future project of the authority.
Make a motion.
Okay, have a motion, do I have a second? All in favor? A resolution to amend the adopted 2017 budget. Can one of you tell us what that is?
Sure. This is, we've increased our pilot payment for 2017. That's the payment that we pay in lieu of taxes to the city of New Brunswick. We've increased it to $4,975,000. So we originally had shown on the budget actually $4.5 million, which was incorrect. We actually paid $4,650,000. So that's going to be amended as well. So ultimately, the bottom line is we're showing a $325,000 increase in the pilot payment. That was saying this to DCA. So.
If there's no questions, can I get a motion to accept that? Motion? Second, all in favor? Number 4, Mitch?
Number 4 is just what we normally do when we have a vehicle that we want to take out of our fleet. This is a 2012 Ford Escape. We put it out for public bid on US Gov bid. and basically it goes to the highest bidder. So this is just allowing us to do so.
Okay. Can I motion and a second? All in favor? Okay, number 5.
The last one is requesting that we join the, where are we? Yeah, co-op, I'm just, where did I write the name? Educational Services Commission of New Jersey Co-op Pricing System for the purchase of goods and services. The reason I'm looking to join this is that, as I mentioned to Mr. Cronaville, our camera system, our supplier is part of that co-op, so it helps us, you know, better pricing, and, you know, like I said, we're looking to expand the perimeter watch at our garages.
Okay, thank you. Can I get a motion for this? And a second? All in favor? Thank you. Is there really a pedestrian bridge update?
Ultimately, there will be, I don't know whose lifetime, but there should be one.
Thank you. Any new business, Mitch?
I have no new business.
Is there a closed session?
I have no closed session.
Okay. And that then, can I get a motion to adjourn? And a second? And in favor? Thank you.